BBM's net approval ratings crashes down to 35% in latest pulseasia survey. The pulseasia Research Incorporated organization also recently released the latest results of their surveys for approval and disapproval ratings for top Philippine government officials for March 2024, and here are my summaries of those results. For the approval ratings or AR, Vice President Sara Duterte lead the list with 67% approval rating, while President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. was second at 55%. Speaker of the House Martin Romualdez was at the tail end with an approval rating of only 31%, less than half of that of Sara. In terms of location, Sara got her highest rating in Mindanao at 92% and lowest at the National Capital Region or NCR at 53%. Marcos Jr. on the other hand got the highest score in Luzon with 66% and the lowest in Mindanao with only 40%. Among the socioeconomic classes, Sara got between 63 to 68% on all classes. Marcos Jr. got the highest rating from the BBM classes at 62%, but got the lowest score in the EA class at only 48%. Compared to the last survey in December 2023, Marcos Jr. suffered the biggest drop in approval ratings with -13%, while Sara only had a -7% drop. Marcos Jr.'s rating suffered the biggest drop in Mindanao, with -22%, and among the EE class, with -20%. Sara, on the other hand, suffered the biggest drop in ratings in both NCR and Visayas with -9%, and among the EA class also with -12%. Disappointedly, not mentioned in the report is the so-called net approval rating, which is simply the approval rating minus the disapproval rating, and to me this is more important as it also factors in how much the people disapprove of an official. But we can make the calculations ourselves since the data is available, and among the officials, Speaker Martin Romualdez suffered the highest disapproval rating at 26%, which, if we minus it from his approval rating of only 31%, then we end up with a net approval rating of only 4%. Marcos Jr. suffered the next highest disapproval rating at 20%, which gives him a NAR of only 35%. He had the biggest increase in disapproval in Mindanao at 27% and among the EAO class at 13%. I think this is the lowest NAR for any president since the time of Gloriamacapagalarroyo or GMA. I don't remember Benignoaquinoiii III or Rodrigoduterte getting this low of an NAR from a major survey firm like the socialweatherstation, also known as SWS, or pulseasia. In contrast, Sara only had an 11% disapproval rating, giving her an NAR of 55%. She suffered the highest increase in disapproval in the NCR at 15% and among the ABCO class at 10%.